Welcome to the Rocky Report, brought to you by First Interstate Bank, Montana Honda and Marine, the Montana Tobacco Quit Line at 1-800-QUIT-NOW, Opportunity Bank, and your local Ford stores. And now from the campus of Rocky Mountain College, here's your host, Bruce Parker.
And welcome to the Rocky Report here for the week. This is Bob Rittierod filling in for Bruce Parker. Bruce will be back next week. Want to welcome everyone. We'll be joined today by Coach Dreikosen, Coach Keller, and Rob Nyby on the show today for our interviews after a tough game last night against the Carroll College Saints. We'll be back with more on the Rocky Report after this.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
I call him my shadow. Everywhere I go, he goes. Everything I do, he's got to do it too. He thinks I'm some kind of superhero, I guess. I never took it real seriously until I saw him pick up more than my camo gear. Then it hit me. I didn't want to pass down my tobacco addiction. I knew I had to quit. When I told him, he fell in line.
As a driven business owner, you want to pursue your dream, not worry about administrative chores, employee benefits, and HR. With Avitas Group, you don't have to. We'll provide the solutions you need. Everything from payroll and taxes to online marketing and IT. For each and every operational need, Avitas Group has an entire team of diverse, specialized professionals. Follow your dream. Leave the logistics to us.
More people choose Ford F-Series to help run their lives, run their construction crews, their farms, even run away. And F-150's the truck that helps you run on all cylinders. That's why Ford F-Series has been America's best-selling truck 38 years running. And with one sold about every 43 seconds, you guessed it, they're running out fast.
Now get up to $10,986 total value, plus get no payments until April on F-150. Visit your local Ford store today.
And welcome back to the Rocky Report. We will be joined by head coach Bill Dreikosen to go over the highlights of the Carroll Saints game last night. Welcome back to the Rocky Report. We got head coach Bill Dreikosen here. Coach, Sion Lane here at the free throw line, shooting some free throws, but talk a little bit about the game in general against Carroll.
Yeah, I mean, thinking about a lot of things, it seemed like they got the momentum at the right time. There wasn't a lot of big momentum swings in this game. I felt like in the first half we had a couple opportunities to gain some momentum. We had a little bit of momentum in the end of the first half, but not as much as I wanted. And they got some momentum there, midway through the second half on us.
They shot very well. I think we figured, 65% from the floor on you in the second half. Carr went 5 of 5 and got to the free throw line several times as well.
Yeah, the free throw line was not good to us. It was good for them, and it wasn't good for us. We had a couple of bad fouls, I felt like, at the end of the first half, and then maybe in a couple other times in the second half where they weren't necessarily maybe making field goals, and then you bail them out and put them on the foul line, and that's a free throw, And again, we only shot 60% from the foul line. We got enough shots from the foul line, we just didn't make enough shots.
Coach Malachi Roberts hits a three-pointer, puts him over 1,000 points for his career here at Rocky.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great milestone individually, and that's great. I'm proud of him for that. Like I told the kids before the game, though, personal accolades fade quickly, but team accomplishments stick with you for a lifetime. So really hope that in the second half of the year we can, continue to try and improve and stick together and make a run here down the stretch.
And you got Ben Moorkirk inside, got a couple big dunks for you this weekend.
Yeah, Ben's always going to continue to work hard, and he did a nice job there finishing those. We need him to finish inside like that.
And three-point shooting, kind of struggled from the three-point line in this ball game.
Yeah, you know, for this team, that was 35% for us, and that's struggling, which most teams 35% is good, but we were, I think, 3 or 4 for 12 in the second half. We missed some pretty good looks in the second half that would have been, things that definitely could have helped us gain the lead or extend the lead in the second half there.
Defensively, pretty good contest, I thought, between both teams. You went each other hard, man-to-man, pretty much the full game.
Yeah, I mean, they played some zone on us at different times. You can see right there they were in a zone, and, they mixed it up a little bit. But, I thought both teams played hard, and, again, they made a few extra plays than us.
Offensively, though, at the end of the ball game, just kind of struggled from the free throw line.
Yeah, I mean, they got to the free throw line late, and we didn't necessarily capitalize on it. It was a good game overall.
Well, thanks for coming on this morning for our highlights, Coach, and good luck this week.
Thanks.
And welcome back to the Rocky Report. We are joined by men's basketball coach Bill Dreikosen. Coach, tough game last night against the rival Saints. Went right down to the buzzer.
Yeah, I mean, most of them are going to go that way, it seems like. And we've got to find ways to make some winning plays versus some losing plays, Early in the year, we were making all those plays. We won a lot of close games early, and we were able to hit shots at the right time and take care of the ball and get to the foul line late. And lately here in the conference play, we haven't made those plays. Other teams have made them against us.
Coach, you had a lead throughout most of the first half. I think Carroll took their first lead in the beginning of the second half there. Talk a little bit about the first half compared to the second half.
I thought we missed some opportunities in the first half. We had a layup with Tyree and Malachi there in transition, and a couple other opportunities, maybe another missed layup here or there. That we could have maybe had we could have had an 8 or 9 point lead. And then, in the second half, it was back and forth, and then Ryan Imhoff hit about 3 big jump shots in a row to kind of give them momentum, and they stretched their lead out to about 8 points. And then I thought down the stretch in the last 5 minutes, our kids did a nice job of staying together and battling back and hit some big shots to give us the opportunity to win the game.
Coach, you got Westminster coming in Thursday night, Western Saturday night. Talk a little bit about Westminster first.
Yeah, Westminster is starting to play well. They've had a tough schedule, and they've won their last 2 conference games, and so I know they're playing well, and it was a battle down there, a high-scoring affair at their place, so we're going to have to, again, play well to get on top of that one.
A little bit about Western.
Western's playing as good as anybody in the league right now. They're, got a lot of depth, a lot of athleticism, and, they had a good weekend and, got a couple of wins, so they're playing really well right now, too.
Western always tough. Coach Keller over there always seems to play well at the end of the year, kind of like you guys.
Yeah, that's what we need. The thing for us right now, we got to take it one game at a time and really got to focus on the second half of conference. We didn't do what we wanted to in the first half, and we need to, take it one game at a time and stay together and find ways, like we said, to get back, because we definitely can do it. We just got to continue to work hard at it.
Yeah, Coach, we're at the midpoint of the conference here, getting set for start the second half. That's kind of the home run stretch, I guess.
Yeah, it is, and it's an exciting time of year, and I still look forward to it. Our guys are going to come. We're going to practice hard this week and prepare for Westminster on Thursday.
Well, Coach, thanks for joining us this morning here on the Rocky Report, and we'll have last week's results after these messages.
Upgrade. It means your day just got better. That's the idea behind First Rewards World MasterCard from First Interstate Bank. With every purchase, you earn points you can use to upgrade just about any aspect of your life. Even better, rewards come from your world, your neighbors, your favorite local businesses. It's the difference between dining out and dining out in style. Your style. First Rewards World MasterCard from First Interstate Bank. Your style, your rewards.
You live for life's finest moments, like seeing nature firsthand, teaching something old to someone new, experiencing the thrill in their face, and doing it again and again. Join us on the water in the very best boat for these moments. Tracker boats, built for life.
Montana Honda and Marine in Billings.
My little girl. Hard to believe she's driving. I taught her the rules. Seatbelt always, texting never. Everything that could save her life, like she saved mine. Years ago, I quit smoking. The day she took her first step, I took mine. It was rough, but I did it. Looking back, she'll never remember her dad smoking. I guess she's always been in the driver's seat. I'm just happy to be along for the ride.
I know people who do all their shopping at a warehouse store, but just because it's a great place to buy muffins doesn't mean it's the right place to buy tires. So I asked some friends. They said Tire-Rama. There's one right around the corner. Tire-Rama helped me decide on a set of Cooper tires that qualified for a $70 Visa rebate. I got an oil change and a free brake inspection at the same time. Cooper tires, a $70 rebate, an oil change, and a free brake inspection. They really are more than just a tire store.
Welcome back to the Rocky Report. We will be joined now by head women's basketball coach Wes Keller. We go over the highlights from the game last night against the Carroll College Saints. I'm here with Coach Keller, looking at the highlights of the game against Carroll on last night. Coach, Harper with a nice play inside there.
Yeah, Sam had a real nice game last night. She kind of came to on the offensive end. So there were some positives with her last night for sure.
Going up against Carroll, you got Hasley inside there. She misses inside, and Snelling on the outside kind of hurt you in the get-go in that first half.
Yeah, the Snelling girl, she got hot from the three-point line. I think she was 4 for 7. And then Hasley's just she's a very good low post position player. And Carroll's a good team. They have 2 or 3, sometimes 4 people out there on the floor that can all score, and they got shooters, and so they're very well balanced basketball team.
Coach, defensively, you were talking about earlier how you mix things up a little bit. 3 or 4 passes, you'd switch to his own. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, we don't want to give the secrets away, but
okay.
No. I thought we did in the second half. We did some things that, stalled them out a little bit, which enabled us to make up that halftime deficit and give ourselves a chance down the stretch.
Okay, Coach, in the second half, you make a big comeback in there to get the ball inside to Maya there.
That's a little play right there. We put in at halftime. We knew they were front in the post, so we got everybody to the ball side and threw it over the top.
And there's Jade hitting the three-pointer. Thought that might kind of get you going, or did. Tanika had a nice game inside.
Yeah, Tanika, she's a warrior. She goes to the boards every single time, and she did a better job of taking her time in the low post and getting what she wanted last night.
Tanika hitting that jumper from the free throw line, but I thought the Saints really tried to take Whitney out of this game.
Yeah, they did. Carroll wanted someone else to bring the ball up. They didn't want Whitney bringing it up. They made it tough for her, and Whitney's having a great year, but teams definitely know that she can take over a game, so they're really focused on her.
And she came down and hit a big layup there. And there's Harper hitting another one as well, and coming back and hitting another one.
Yeah, Sam's got really soft hands and a really soft shot, and I'm very excited about the future in where it can go with her.
And there's Whitney with the pull-up jumper there. She always seems to play better in the second half.
Yeah, I think that's our ball team in general. So
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for coming in with the highlight show here this morning, and good luck next week.
Hey, thanks a lot.
And welcome back to the Rocky Report here. We got head women's basketball coach Wes Keller. Coach, tough game this past week against Carroll, 2-point loss to them. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I was proud of our effort. Played hard, competed. We continually dig ourselves a hole in the first half, and we're searching to find out why we're doing that. And like we talked about earlier, hey, let's switch those second half for the first half.
Yeah.
Had the lead with 2 minutes for, I don't know, it was around 2 minutes on the game clock, and you had 3 possessions where we just missed some shots where we could have, put some distance between us and them, and we didn't. And game came down to an offensive rebound here and a kind of a transition basket, and that was the difference.
Okay, Coach, you got Westminster coming in Thursday night. They put a hurting on LC last night. We talked about that big game there, and very good basketball team. What do you see in that Westminster bunch?
Well, I just hope our kids remember the game down there. They really put it to us, and hopefully they're going to come out and fight and compete and not lay down like we did last time. So
then you got Western coming in on Saturday. You got a win at Western there, your first conference win, I think, and talk a little bit about that ball club.
No, Western's, they're playing a lot better as of late. I know they've changed their system offensively from what they were doing earlier in the year, and Coach Willie's doing a good job. They're playing loose and playing together. So, 2 tough games. I just hope that, at some point this season we defend this home court here.
Well, you're midway through the season. Carroll, traveling buddy, we called them that last night. But midway through, where do you think you are sitting at this point?
Well, we're sitting in 6th place. That's where we're sitting right now. But, yeah, that's a tough question. We just got to continue to improve and, see what happens.
Well, Coach, I think you're doing a good job. I see improvement in the girls and their heart, definitely good. Just got to take care of that first half deficit.
Yeah, I don't. If you figure it out, let me know, so I'll pass it on.
All right, but they'll big games coming up this week against Westminster, a Raider team, and then taking on Western on Saturday. Good luck this weekend, and go get home wins here.
Yep, thank you, Bob. Appreciate it.
All right, and we'll be back with the upcoming Rocky events after this.
Your neighborhood gets a whole lot bigger when you drive a new Ford car or SUV with intelligent all-wheel or four-wheel drive. So whether you're taking in a show, getting in a workout, or making some new friends, Ford has the perfect intelligent all-wheel or four-wheel drive car or SUV for you. Welcome to the neighborhood. Now get up to $3,500 cash back on Fusion, or up to $3,000 cash back on Escape, or get 0 for 72 plus no payments until April on either Fusion or Escape. Visit your local Ford store today.
You live for life's finest moments, like seeing nature firsthand, teaching something old to someone new, experiencing the thrill in their face, and doing it again and again. Join us on the water in the very best boat for these moments. Tracker boats, built for life.
Montana Honda and Marine in Billings.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
Planning a stay in Billings? See what the newly renovated Billings Hotel and Convention Center can do for you. With its state-of-the-art sound system, the Billings Hotel and Convention Center is the best place in Billings to host your next meeting or conference. Ease your cares from traveling in the newly renovated rooms or relax in the hot tub while the kids enjoy both of the indoor water slides. And if you want to really enjoy the big game, experience the renovated Sports Lounge, complete with giant flat screens for your viewing pleasure. Locally owned and operated, the Billings Hotel and Convention Center is your best bet on your next stay in Billings.
And welcome back to the Rocky Report. We've got Rob Nyby here with us. Rob, tough game last night against the Saints and Carroll there. Rivalries. Big battle. Carroll and you guys coming into the game with the exact same conference record. Talk a little bit about your thoughts on the game last night.
I thought it went, pretty good. We let them we got out to a pretty good start, which is always good at home, having the crowd, but we knew they were going to hang around, and coach told us all week in practice, we can't let them hang around, and we did, but we definitely had a chance to win. Free throw percentage was probably our worst thing in the game. We definitely had chances to win.
All right, you got a chance. You got the shot there at the buzzer, the three-pointer. From over here, it looked like it was going to go in. What did it look like to you?
It felt really good. I was right in front of the crowd, and I thought for sure it was in. It was just a little short.
Talking about that crowd, the soccer team, football team over there last night, big crowd in here with the people with Carroll here. What's it like playing in front of that big crowd?
It's fun. With those soccer players, getting the football players all rowdy and their chants when we're on defense, it just brings a lot of energy to the gym and allows us to flow that energy into our game.
Talk a little bit about your experience here at Rocky, coming from Plentywood. What's it like here, and what's your major here at Rocky?
I love it here. Coming from a small town, going to a small school is probably the best case scenario for me. My major is elementary education, so I plan on teaching when I'm done.
Going to be a basketball coach too?
Oh yeah, that's definitely played the role in my decision on my major.
All right, let's talk a little bit about coming to Rocky. You talked about coming from a small town. What were the changes you had to make in the game of basketball more so than anything, coming out of the small school, coming to the college level?
The speed and physicality were big. High school obviously is not as physical as the game now, and just playing with these college guys just has gotten me a lot more physical. And I know I'm not the fastest guy in the world, but it's definitely helped to play with the faster guys and just to keep up with them the whole time.
And I know you're listed as a guard, but a lot of times you end up playing a much bigger, stronger power forward.
Yep.
All right, with that, we'll wrap her up. Thanks for coming on today, Rob, and have a good week this next week against Westminster and Western.
Thanks.
We'll be back with our Student Athletes of the Week after this. Welcome back to the Rocky Report. Our Student Athletes of the Week for the women's basketball team, it's going to be Tanika Sapol, Player of the Week for the Battlin Bears. Tanika is a 5'11" junior forward from Billings, Montana. Tanika played her high school basketball at Skyview. In a tough loss to rival Carroll College on Saturday night, Tanika led the Bears in scoring with 18 points, shooting 7 of 9 from the floor, 4 of 5 from the line. Tanika played over 35 minutes in a 2-point loss at home to Carroll. Rob Nyby, a 6'5" junior forward from Plentywood, Montana, is the Player of the Week for the Battlin Bear men. Rob led the Bears in scoring with 15 points against Carroll College. Rob was 6 of 10 from the floor with a 3-pointer, 2 for 3 from the line, and pulled down 4 rebounds. On the season, Rob is shooting 53% from the floor, 37% from the 3-point line. Both Tanika and Rob have played stellar defense for the season, often asked to guard bigger players from the opposing team.
More people choose Ford F-Series to help run their lives, run their construction crews, their farms, even run away. And F-150 is the truck that helps you run on all cylinders. That's why Ford F-Series has been America's best-selling truck 38 years running. And with one sold about every 43 seconds, you guessed it, they're running out fast.
Now get up to $10,986 total value plus get no payments until April on F-150. Visit your local Ford store today.
Montanans have their own definition of what's important in life. Success takes discipline and perseverance. Dedication is more than just putting in your time. And trust is the foundation of long-standing relationships. In Montana, strength means something more. Stockman Bank was born from these principles. They've been the guiding source of our strength since day one. Stockman Bank, Montana banking, pure and simple.
In the 1950s, people thought cigarettes were harmless. Today, it's e-cigarettes. Vaping is highly addictive. Plus, there's diethylene glycol used in antifreeze. Lead, formaldehyde, acetone, carcinogens, and toxic chemicals in the vapor. E-cigarettes are not regulated. Corporate tobacco hasn't changed their game, just their technology. If you want to quit, call the Quit line for free help and FDA-approved medications.
Upgrade. It means your day just got better. That's the idea behind First Rewards World MasterCard from First Interstate Bank. With every purchase, you earn points you can use to upgrade just about any aspect of your life. Even better, rewards come from your world, your neighbors, your favorite local businesses. It's the difference between dining out and dining out in style, your style. First Rewards World MasterCard from First Interstate Bank. Your style, your rewards.
Thank you for joining us on this week's Rocky Report. This has been Bob Rittierod filling in for Bruce Parker. Bruce will be back next week. Coming up this week at Rocky, it'll be Westminster coming to town on Thursday night. They'll take on the women at 5:30, men at 7:30. Then on Saturday, Western Montana College comes into town, takes on the women at 5:30, men at 7:30 here at the Fortin Center on First Interstate Bank Court on the campus of Rocky Mountain College. Also this week, the cross-country distance team will be in Gillette, Wyoming for the Birds and Bees meet, and the ski racing team will be in Jackson Hole, Wyoming at Snow King. Thanks again for joining us, and I want to thank head coaches Wes Keller, Bill Dreikosen, and men's basketball player Rob Nyby.